Okay, so you had a really bad sleep last night and you're thinking, should I miss school or work or anything else that might be important because you didn't sleep well last night? Well, look, here's a few things that you might find helpful in making a decision. Number one, we often perform much better than we think we are when we're feeling sleep deprived. This is something that's been shown in the research. And even when there is a decrease in your performance as a result of sleep deprivation, we know that people can overcome this if the task that they're doing is interesting or it's motivating. So just remind yourself of this if you're thinking about avoiding something because you didn't sleep well the night before. Also, if you're concerned about whether or not you might enjoy yourself or be sociable enough because you're feeling sleep deprived, why not test that idea out? Number two, bear in mind that there's some long-term downsides of regularly avoiding activities because you didn't sleep well the night before. What this does is it puts a lot more pressure on sleep as being the deciding factor for what you do and what you don't do. When this happens, there becomes a lot more performance anxiety in relation to sleep. Also, if you regularly avoid things when you're sleep deprived, you tend not to be able to collect evidence to see how functional you really are or how well you can cope with these things. So these are a few things just to consider. Number three, strive to develop some more tolerance to the effects of sleep loss. And the best way that you can do this is by facing your normal activities in the face of sleep deprivation. What we want to do is try and get you to a point where you're not fearful of sleep deprivation, and have a think about what that would be like if you weren't so fearful of sleep loss and sleep deprivation. You'd probably find that it leads to better sleep. People cope with sleep deprivation all the time and they build up tolerance to its effects under various circumstances. Examples are shift workers, people that might have had a new baby, or people that might have an illness. People cope with it and develop tolerance to it all the time. And it's something I'd like you to aim for. Okay, so in summary, if you're thinking about avoiding something important because you haven't slept well last night, have a think about developing more tolerance to the effects of sleep loss. Consider the long-term consequences of avoiding things due to sleep loss. As I said, this is one of the main things that can keep a sleep problem going over time. And also remind yourself that you're probably a lot more functional than you feel you are right now.